Here we go. Let's see if that works. I have a light on here, so it's uneven lighting because this was not planned. All right. Good morning. Good morning again. Good morning. It is October 26th, 2025. It's Sunday, the Lord's Day, and the sunrise is rather beautiful. uh, Remember, I said you only can laugh. You can't don't let it ruin your day. We had technical difficulties, but here is the sunrise this morning. The best I can do for you guys. There's the sunrise. So there you have it. Okay. Um, I'll post those later. All right. I'm so sorry, but that's the way it is this morning. And like I told you guys, you can't let things get you down, right? So, all right. Yes, we have a sunrise. Would you like to see it? Oh, you have a sun. Okay. Cloudy and rainy there. All right. Good morning, Joey. Good morning. Can't let things get you down. I don't know if it was the phone freezing up or what, but it's 30 degrees out there. And tried my best. So, those of you just coming on, thank you so much. Those of you that stayed with me and did not abandon ship, thank you. Thanks for not abandoning ship. Okay, let's see what we got here. Uh, those of you that are just coming on, there you go. There's your sunrise this morning. There you go. I'm so sorry, but that is actually the sunrise out there. There you go. Good morning, everyone. And that's the best I can do is a picture. So here we are. That is the sunrise. And I have to do this artificial lighting here. But perhaps we can get a sunrise by the end of the show. I don't know. I'm trying my best here. I'm my best. So, yep. That's all we can do is try our best, right? And we can't let things get us down. All right, let me see 1 second here. My chair is on top of my books. All right, because I had to make a switch in my switcheroo in my um, area I am. So let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. Ooh, open my book. All right. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Wherever you are, wherever you go, I am with you. This is an astonishing statement, yet it is true. My unseen presence is more real than the flesh and blood people around you. Hey, Daryl. Daryl. Yeah. There's a little feedback there, honey. Okay. He's listening in there. All right, babe. But you must see, quote, see me with the eyes of your heart and communicate with me through prayer, trusting that I really do care and hear you. So we don't see him with our eyeballs, we see him with our hearts. So if anybody asks you that, you don't see your God, you don't touch your God, he's not, but you do see him with your heart. And I think Evie said that when she went and spoke with the people that she spoke with on their religion. She went on a live um, with the atheists, and they said, but you can't see your God. And she told them she feels it in her heart. And that's the right answer that Evie gave. I have my granddaughter here with me. Can you say good morning to, is it Alea? Alea? Alea. Tell me I said it right. Alea. Is that right, Yvonne? Alea? I'm really bad with names. Let me know if that is correct, Yvonne. Good morning, Alea. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right, my love. Good morning. Are you being nice to your grandma? Because I love your grandma. Do you love your grandma? Yvonne is our Nana of 5. She has her granddaughter there. I'm sorry for the interruption. But good morning, Alea. Grandma was so excited for you to be there today. And I'm so glad you're here with us today. So good morning, sweetheart. Good morning. All right, let's go back here. So we don't see him with our eyeballs, we see him with our hearts. I assure you that your prayers make a difference, though not always in ways you can see or in the time frame you desire. I factor the prayers of believers into my sovereign governing of your world in ways far too complex or finite minds, too complex for finite minds to grasp. Remember, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways and thoughts higher than yours. Can I read it again? I will. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways and thoughts higher than yours. Wow. That's pretty good there. Okay, I believe that's from Isaiah 55. Well, let me check into that. All right. Since my methods of working in the world are often mysterious, it's important to take time to be still and know that I am God. To be still and know that I am God. Sit quietly in my presence, breathing in my peace, and I will give you rest. The Lord replied, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. And that's from Exodus 33:14. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. And that is from Isaiah 55:8-9. Be still and know that I am God. I will exalt among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. And that's from Psalms 46:10. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. And that's Psalms 29:11. And guys, I'm getting so excitable because the sun is really crazy right now. And I am going to move you over there. I'm going to take a chance because we're going to go to the window. I'm sorry, but that's all I have right now. We're going there because the sunrise, as I was reading this, I don't know, but we're going to do that. So excuse me here to use my close up. But here we go. I'm going to take a chance. Take a chance. I'm taking a chance. We're living on the edge, people. We're living on the edge. Oh my gosh. Do you see it on my eye? Do you see it on my glasses? Please, God, don't let them see the glory of your sunrise. Oh, you guys have to see this. Okay. Okay, here we go. Can you guys see it? Oh, my heavens. Am I still there? Please let me know if I freeze up. Please. Let me see if I can get closer. All right? I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't plants in the way there. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Look, this is crazy. Everybody says, go inside and do the sunrise with Sally. I cannot because it's too darn beautiful. That plant is in the way. Okay, I'm moving further away. Here we go. All right. There you go. All right. Am I freezing? I'm cold, yes. Am I freezing up? Am I freezing up? I'm still with you. Okay. Let me grab my, I'm still here with you. I'm just grabbing my book here because I didn't know if it would be cut off, but am I still with you guys? Dee, am I still there? Daryl? Okay. Daryl. All right. Am I still good? Okay. He's doing his morning 3 S's. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. Oh, you men. Look at that. Looks like I'm freezing. Am I freezing up? Am I freezing up? Hi, Ray. Ah. You know what? That's okay. I'll move back. I'll move back. Period. Okay. Let me move back. Let me know, please. I just had to let you guys see that. I mean, it goes on, and then you know what? The sunrise is gone before you know it. So I'm sorry that interrupted our little prayers we were saying here. But look at that. It's just, I don't know. So beautiful. You know? A miracle of a new day, and especially it being the Lord's Day. Be there with something sticking out of its head. I don't know. You know me with my clouds. All right. Am I still there? Oh my gosh, what a glorious sunrise. I'm going to try the house here. It's beautiful, is it not? Is it not? Am I still with you? Good morning, Em. Good morning, my darling. I was out here and then I had to come back out here. Good morning, Paula. Am I still there? Oh, great. It looks like it's starting to freeze up a little bit, though. Am I pixelating? It's 30 degrees out here, Paula. We had to start over. And now I went in the house and we were reading, and I got a little excitable, but nobody knew why. It's because the sun just became even more beautiful this morning. And you can all right. I'm so happy we got to see that. Despite the morning start, right? Right? Despite the morning start. Uh, I mean, because I couldn't get on here until what was it, 7:30? I was like, no one's gonna be here. But they were. And then my faithful followers, my friends, came with me over here. And am I pixelating? Pixelating? I don't know where Daryl is. I wish he would tell me what's going on there on the phone. Okay. All right. Am I clearing up? Look at that. Okay, because now it's starting to do that thing where it's brighter. Do you see? Let me see if I move the camera a little bit. Do you see it now? How it does that thing where it gets real bright, clouds just glow. Happy Sunday, Paula. Okay. Alea, is Alea still with me? Or did she say, I'm going to go play? This lady's all over the place. All right. Good morning, everyone who stuck with me. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. And thank you for staying while we had technical difficulties this morning because I think the phone froze up because it is 30 degrees out here. I might be at 31 right now, but I am dressed in layers. I have my shirt, I have a sweater, I have another sweater on top of that, and I'm good to go. Good morning, corruption sky blue. Good morning, honey. How are you? Good morning. And did everybody see that M is here? Good morning, M. And who else was coming in? Good morning, Lee. Hello, darling. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Um, Look at our sunrise here, and the for me because I have it's so cold. I'm like breathing. You can see my air. I'm breathing here. A little bit of clouds coming out of the mouth here. Yeah, steam. Please like the steam, guys. Stream. No, it says stream. But how about my steam? Please like my steam. Um, okay, good luck on your term test. May God be with you. Mm-hmm. You read mine. Um, so we can get going here because I'm just putzing around here today, but I just look at that. You see those chemical lines in the from the clouds? It was like that yesterday. So, Joey, I love you. He said, also like the steam. Ah, all right. Like I said, we have all these problems today. I cannot get upset because this is a brand new day and we can only react to things the way we react to them. Okay. If someone does something crappy to you, they're looking for a reaction, right? So just carry on, my wayward son. Remember we did that song the other day? Um, that's okay, Em. That's okay. Hey, we need our sleep. Lord knows I know that, right, Paula? If I am for you, who can be against you? Beloved, I mostly assuredly am for you, since you are my follower. Of course, this doesn't mean that no one will ever oppose you. We're just talking about that. It means that having me on your side is the most important fact of your existence. Regarding regardless of what happens in your life, you are on the winning side. Everybody wants to win, right? Right? Well, we are. Look where we're at today. We're starting our day off right. And your day is going to go so much better because you started it, not with just because me, but you're starting with God. You're listening to the word of God. It could be anybody. You can go to church and be a good way to start. I'm not just saying about, you get what I'm saying. I'm digging a hole here. I already run the victory through my death and resurrection. Wow, I am the eternal victor, and you share in my triumph. No matter how much adversity you encounter on your journey to heaven, ultimately, nothing and no one can prevail against you because you belong to me forever. You belong to me forever. Knowing that your future is utterly secure can change your perspective dramatically. You hear that, Lee? You go take that test confidently. Confidently, right? Instead of living in defense mode, trying to protect yourself from suffering, you learn to follow boldly wherever I lead. I am training you not only to seek my face and follow my lead, but to enjoy the adventure of abandoning yourself to me. Remember, I am ever present help in trouble. He's an ever present help in trouble. Oh boy. Sorry about that. That's my alarm for my alarm. Okay. I wanted to go up to do my donations, and the kindness closet is only open from 9 to 10 over it's pretty far from here, but I want to go there and donate some stuff, and they're only open certain hours. So more stuff going on in my garage and closet, Paula. What then shall we say in response to this? If God is for us, who can be against us? If God is for us, who can be against us? And I believe yesterday it was that Evie was reading from Romans, and this is Romans chapter 8:31. When you said, "Seek my face," my heart said to you, "Your face, Lord, I will seek." And that's from Psalms 27:8. When you said, "Seek my face," my heart said to you, "Your face, Lord, I will seek." Psalms 27:8. God is our refuge and strength, as ever present help in trouble. God is our refuge and strength, an ever present help in trouble. That's from Psalms 46:1. You know, those Psalms have a lot of messages in there. If you ever read the Psalms, it is very, very good for you. Um, um, okay, Paula. Okay. No problem, Paula. She said her husband's doing the iPad. Well, it was echoing here because Daryl was listening to me on his iPhone and I was in the house and I couldn't hear. But anyway, God is our refuge and strength, an ever present help in trouble. I'm telling you, those Psalms, the whole Bible, the whole Bible. But, you can get a lot of messages from, you know, wow. And it goes on to say, "Let my peace protect your mind and heart. Remember, I am near, excuse me, I am near and rejoice in my abiding presence. Spend ample time with me, presenting your request to me with thanksgiving. This is the way to receive my peace that transcends understanding. This is how I guard your heart and your mind. This is how I guard your heart and mind. It's a collaborative, you and I together effort. You never face anything alone. How many times do we need to remember that? I'm sorry if I'm not greeting people. Good morning, Julie. JJS is here. Good morning, honey. Good morning. So it says, I guard your heart and your mind. It's a collaborative, you and I together effort. God wants you to be part of it. He doesn't want to do it all. He wants to know that you are willing to do it. Just like, when I say, if you don't subscribe to me, just subscribe if you want to be here. Just like God is saying, do you want to be here with me? Do you want to? Then come and do it. You know, that's what's going on. We have to do it together with God. Collaborate. You know, you never face anything alone. I know it's hard. I've had those days where I've had weeks where I feel alone. And there's plenty of people around me, but you still feel alone, right? You still feel alone sometimes. Reach out to people around you. Take some time. Go climb in the bottom of your closet where it's quiet, or go in your car and just do it. Do it. And spend time with God. Today is the Sabbath, and that's the day of rest. And there's so many times on Sundays I do all this stuff and Daryl does all this stuff. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to spend the day with God. I'm going to do godly things. And I do those every day, but you know what I mean? Spend time with those you love, hugging on them, and just being together. Have a meal together. If you have your family, Spend time with your family. If you still have little ones, you should be eating around that table and talking about their day, because that's how they go and get lost, because they're not talking to you. You have to be approachable for your children to talk to you. I mean, I've had conversations with my Matthew that it's like, oh, okay, he tells me things, and I always tell him, you know, your friends are a reflection of who you are. So if you spend time with people that aren't appropriate or doing things that, or if you had God in the room with you, do you think you should be doing those things with that person? Pick your friends, choose your friends, you know? Um, and sometimes, you can still love your friends from afar. Like I told you, my friend I've been friends with for over 45 years called me yesterday, and I was nice, but he hasn't talked to me in at least 2 months, and it's been hard. It's been hard for me not to pick up the phone and check on him. But you know what? It was very toxic for me. It was draining me, and still love him, you know. But he's still one of my really good friends in my heart. And I did talk to him. I know he's okay now, and I just pray for him. We're still friends. Um, Patient people can stay calm while enduring lengthy waits or dealing with difficult people and problems. I encourage you to examine your own life to see how you respond to waiting the difficulties. This will give you a good measure of how patient and loving you are. Patience is listed forth in the fruit of the Spirit. My Spirit will help you grow in this important character trait, especially if you ask Him. Especially if you ask. Patience. It's part of the fruit of the Spirit. How many of us are not patient? We think we are. Some of us think we are, right? Some of us do. Hello, Mauji. Oh, okay. I have a lot more to read here, but go ahead. Have a good day, love. Good day. Um, my spirit will help you grow in this important character trait, especially if you ask Him. Some Christians are afraid to pray for patience. They fear that I'll answer their prayer by subjecting them to severe suffering and trials. However, suffering serves an important purpose in my kingdom, and trials are not optional. They come so that your faith may be proved genuine and result in praise, glory, and honor in me. My kingdom and trials are not optional. They come so that your faith may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor to me. So we shouldn't be belly aching about stuff. Do you know what that means? Belly aching, like crying about this, crying about that. Good morning, Captain George. Good morning. We haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Um, so belly ache, okay? I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but sometimes, it says right here, you have to learn to get through the tough times by trusting in God. We have to say, oh, no more woe is me. Oh, I don't have what I want, or oh, I'm depressed. You know what? In this day and age, everybody is. Everybody is. You've got to be tough in this world. Yes, that's right. Give us this day our daily bread. Very good, Malji. But you know what? Good morning, Captain George. We love you too, and we're really trying to figure this out with the patience and stop belly aching. Good morning, Rosebud. Seek God first and all His righteousness. To be tough cookies, right? So stop complaining. Yeah, my toe hurts. Okay, your toe hurts because I have a toe that hurts. That's why I said toe. And but I have a toe to feel that it hurts, right? Right? If I didn't have the toe, then it wouldn't hurt. But I need my toes, right? So, if you didn't have the toe, it wouldn't hurt. I don't know where that came from, but that's a pretty good analogy, I think. Lord, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. That's from 1 Corinthians 13:4 was read at my wedding. That wedding. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. And I've been married 40 years. So it's all work, trials and tribulations in a marriage, right? Marriage isn't, oh, la di da da, let's walk down the aisle, give me a beautiful ring, buy a beautiful house. Those are all things that aren't going to go with you when you're gone, right? But to have the love in your heart for your spouse, your significant other. Stop fighting about stupid stuff. Stop being snippety with each other. Have love in your heart. That's the person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. That's how 40 years come about. Okay? 40 years. That's longer than half of my life. I'm 60. Um, Good morning, Justin. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. Against such things there is no law. And that's from Galatians 5:22 through 23. But the fruit of the Spirit, we're talking about the Holy Spirit here, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. Against such things there is no law. And those are all the things that you need in a marriage, right? Or a friendship, or being a mom, teaching your children all these things, teaching your children this. Today, I don't know, as my friend Debbie Sue says, there's a lot of wackadoodles, but we have to be patient with those wackadoodles. I'm telling you, we have to show them how we act, and then they might carry on with that. Just like acts of kindness, pay it forward. If you show people how you are, good morning, Marilyn. If you show people how you are and that you're a Christian and how you respond to things, then maybe they'll be like, wow. They might not get it right away, but the more they see you and they see how you have a good heart, I want to be around people that have good hearts. I mean, if I look at my friends, if I look at my husband, do I want to be with someone who doesn't have a good heart because they make you feel pretty crappy, right? Don't be around those people. You can love them from afar, even if they're family members, right? Don't deal with the toxicity. Do something kind for yourself today. Love yourself, right? That's how you love yourself, and that's how you love God. Good morning, Clay Beats. In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that your faith of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. That's 1 Peter chapter 1, 6 through 7. If you listen to these words, you know what I'm saying? Well, Emily, if you love God more than yourself, we have to show that by not complaining, right? Right? Right, Yvonne? Good morning, Carol. Good morning, love. I do that too. You know, I complain about stuff. If Daryl leaves stuff on the counter and things like that, or if he doesn't pick something off the floor or throw some, you know, we all have to get on with life. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Okay, I'm not saying let people walk all over you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we have to accept some things. Like this morning, like I said, this morning, every morning when I get cut off of here, every morning, do you see me getting irate and, "Oh, I'm just going to give up"? No, I didn't give up. I did not give up. I didn't, because I believe that God's going to let me get on here somewhere. The devil may push me off of here. Okay, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to say something to you about God's word today, especially today, the Lord's Day. I'm not going to do that, you know? I'm not going to give up. Just like those of you that did not give up on me this morning and you followed me to part two, you followed me here. You could have said, oh, well, right? Or even some of my really good friends, you know, are not here. They stopped coming. That's okay. That's their choice, and I don't take it as them not liking me as a person. That's fine. I'm not going to gripe about it. Will I still support them? Yes, I will. I will still support them. Good morning, birdies. They don't think they noticed I was here. They often make little nests in my ceiling fan or in there. Good morning, Calm. Good morning. Um, yeah, you're a good friend. You're at school. How can you come? I'm just saying, people come every day. Sometimes people miss. It's okay. I'm not worried about that, Maya. Okay. So in this, you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have to suffer in all kinds of trials. Everyone does. So let's stop the woe is me stuff. Okay. These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by the fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. 1 Peter chapter 1, 6 through 7. Okay? Wow. And that, um, we have to be patient. We have to be kind. We have to learn how to react to things. I guess I can turn around here a little bit, huh? We have to be patient. We have to be kind. And we have to love one another. Turn around here. Love one another as who we are, right? Each person is different. Each person has their little quirks. I've been called quirky or a little different or strange. Good morning, Connie. How are you, love? How are you? I'm feeling better. I am. Thank you for your prayers, everybody. Thank you. Um, there's so many things in this world we can do. Sorry for my steamy mouth. I'm not a dragon, but it is rather cold. But let's spend today, make it a start today, guys. We're only what, 60 some days away from a new year? Why do we have to wait till January 1st to start something new? Like trying to be kinder, trying not to be so selfish, self-centered. Oh, my pain is greater than your pain. No, you strive on, you help others. You live by example, right? You know, try to get out of the gloomy mood. Put a smile on your face. I'm not asking you to be crazy like me, wearing my Christmas glasses today, my Christmas lights. I got them in the mail and I wanted to wear them. I don't care. Go ahead and laugh at me. I don't care. Because when you're doing your thing to me, you're leaving somebody else alone that might take it more to heart than me. So go ahead. you know. Turning 60 changed me in a lot of ways. And I was telling my friend Rhonda the other day, I I'm really glad that I learned to accept things Sally D's reality. That's the whole thing behind my channel. That I became to a reality of what life is really about. I don't know everything, but so many things I did to try to get accepted by people around me, try to get accepted into society. But you know what? God made me quirky and silly and all right, you know? Like Daryl and I, we danced in the yard yesterday. Our neighbors are out there. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not saying act so crazy they're gonna come in the white suits and come get you, right? But it's whose birthday was it? Oh, Clay's birthday. Yeah, her birthday was October 22nd. We wished you a happy birthday because you were in school, honey. Um, but we're dancing in the yard doing that geriatric thriller. And I got some comments on there that weren't so nice. And that's okay. That's okay. Do what you got to do. But karma dharma. I mean, um, yeah, good old karma dharma. But you know, I could let that ruin my day if they want to say something negative about me. But hey, Daryl and I had fun doing that dance. Okay. If you think I'm a cuckoo, just think it in your head. You don't have to say anything. If you don't like this channel, scroll on by, right? If you don't like one of my friends' channel or what they're saying, don't be leaving nasty stuff on there. You know what? What does that do? You're just trying to hurt them. And I am a big protector of my friends. So do it. Just that's why we have to have moderators, for goodness sake, just to have a conversation with our friends, right? I mean, that's silly. So just walk on by, yeah. Just like Dionne Warwick's song, "Walk on by." That was my first album my uncle got for me, because I wasn't allowed to have music in my house, and he bought me that album, and I didn't have a record player when I had an album. But yeah, um, it's just it's something, guys. So try to make someone else's life better, okay? This is annoying me, this steam, but try to make someone else's life better by just being kind, just by smiling, holding a door. Um, so, try to make your day. Please, please, I'm begging you. This is the Sabbath. Please take a break, regroup, laugh, play a game with your family. If your kids are grown, say, hey guys, you want to come over? Let's play a game or have a game night or something during the weekend. Plan it for next week. Um, um, I know that I miss my boys. They live so far away. Spend time with your kids. Look at Yvonne. She has her granddaughter. If they say, no, you can't have her tonight, then Yvonne will say, okay, when? When can I? My friend Evie has Wednesday set aside for her grandsons. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, you know, I'm going to spend today with God and my husband. I'm going to do what restful things. Just like I did that little public service short, you know, laugh at yourself, have fun, you know, go to the store. Oh, there's so many wigs out there, guys. There's so many Halloween costumes. Just go get something and take some selfies of yourself, of you and your spouse or whoever, like me. Have your husband put on a blonde wig and get some of those sticky eyelashes too. Thinking about doing that. But just have some fun. Just laugh. Just laugh. Okay. I just love you guys so much and I want what's best for you. And I know you want what's best for me. And I'm hardest on myself, but I'm fine. I'm getting better and my kidneys are healing. And I just got to drink the water and take better care of myself. But, you know, um, but you guys, tomorrow I want to hear what you did. Tomorrow I want to hear, or you email me and tell me what you did with your family or spent the day doing, reading scripture, whatever. no work. Okay. So I don't know if Paula's doing dishes today, but okay, Paula, you can do dishes if you have to do dishes for your live today. Which, by the way, I think Paula's live is today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Mrs. Paula Retired. Mrs. Paula does retirement. Okay, you hear that, Paula? I'm pushing for you. I'm pushing. I'm all about. I'm all about supporting my friends. Yvonne, what's is yours on Sunday night too? Everyday Nana, family gig and hustle. When is yours? Is Paula, is hers on Sunday night too? See, other people like Evie, they have random, they go whenever. I know Karen does her Friday night thing and stuff. Um, so, okay, what time? What time is yours, Yvonne? Uh, yes. Sally, Dora says hi. I think, oh, is Dora here? Dora? Wait, I didn't see Dora come in. Thank you for telling me that. I was too busy with my nose in a book. All right. Nana's is at 6:45, so that's Central Time. So that would be 7:45 Eastern Time. I don't know what the 45's in there for, but okay. So Nana's 6:45 and Paula is at 3 o'clock. Uh, okay. So yeah, let's get together. Sometimes, our lives aren't like, if you're younger, you're probably like, oh, this is just some old grandmas talking. But us old grandmas, we need to talk. Where is Dora? I want to see what day she's on. Was she here and then she had to go? It's probably night time for her. All right. I don't see Dora. Oh, okay, because um, I think Paula said that Dora wanted to say hi. I know Dora wants to do something with me during a live, and things have been just crazy. Oh, Justin's friends with her now. Day 62 or 63. Go, Dora, if you're watching this. Go, Dora. Oh, man. She's almost to 75. She's doing that 75 hard. Oh, man. Wow. I'd be love to be doing that. I think Jace is doing something as well, too. Jace is doing something a little softer than that 75 hard. Man, that's something. Because if you don't do one of the things on the list, you have to start all over again. That is something. Okay. Who are you talking to, George? I'm not sure. I'm trying to keep up with the conversation, but I'm just trying to let everyone know that I love you guys, and uh um and I hope everybody feels better today. I hope that uh hashtag core tribe, all my sunshine girls and the sunny boys, um everyone here. If you like what you see, honey, please subscribe. If not, if you don't like this, don't just subscribe just to subscribe, because I want people who want to be here. I'm in no race. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm just so grateful that I have this platform to have friends, because Lord knows I was really lonely, very lonely here, because I did not want to retire. I still don't want to retire. I still want to go back to work with the kids, but we'll see. I'm going to give this year, and by the summer, hopefully I got myself together with my health and work, because I can't live like this. I can't be not with kids. Um, Sally, you tell me, you send me your email a long time. My email is on my if you look in my description, my email there. My post office box is there. Everything for notifying me or contacting me is on description. It's all about me on there. I change it sometimes because my life changes. We all change, right? But yeah, I have a post office box if you want to send me something, George, or whatever you want me to do. And I also have my email. So here we go. I'm starting to freeze. I'll see you when I see you. And I love you. Spend time with family. I'm going to come get you. Love you guys. Bye. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.